folks, we finally have the costume 3s for Street Fighter 6, and I gotta say, I think they look pretty amazing. I'm really happy with the look of the vast majority of these costumes. I think it's a much needed breath of fresh air for those of us who have been grinding the game this whole time. But with these new costumes, there has come a bit of controversy, and that largely has to do with the pricing. So Capcom, they were very quiet about the pricing of these new costumes. They didn't say anything until they were officially out. They gave no clue as to what the pricing of the costumes would be. And I think for a lot of people, that was maybe a red flag. Like, maybe when we find out how much these cost, we're not going to be happy. And I think that's kind of what happened. So the long and short of it is, each costume is $6, which is on the pricey side, I think, for a fighting game costume. But it's not completely unreasonable, in my opinion. But there are some aspects of it that I do find to be quite unreasonable. Okay, so the way it works is you go to the in-game shop. The costumes are right at the top. Let's say I want to buy Jamie costume. It costs 300 fighter coins, which is technically $6. But that's not the whole story, because when you buy fighter coins, the smallest increment you can buy is 250. And 250 costs $5. So that's not enough to buy one costume. So to buy one costume, you gotta buy 500, which costs $10, and then you buy the costume, and then you have 200 left that you can't do anything with. Or you can buy 610 for $12. So that's how we're kind of getting this conversion rate of 2 costumes costs $12 basically, but you have to buy a minimum of 2. So if you only play one character and you're only interested in buying one costume, you have to pay $10, and then you're left with some leftover fighter coins you can't do any with. And then this is the biggest amount that you can get is $27.50, which is 9 costumes, and this costs $50. So for $100, you can get 18 costumes, which just happens to be the number of characters in the game, not including DLC. So $100 just to get all the costumes 3, to me, that's a little bit ridiculous. I don't really think for a $60 game, they should be having people spend $100. And yes, I've seen a lot of people say, well, you know, if you play League of Legends or Fortnite, they sell skins for crazy amounts of money in those games, right? But those are free to play games. The game costs $0, and they make all the money by the costumes. But we've already paid $60, and most of us, I'm sure, have paid $80 or $90, whatever it is, to get the DLC Season 1 as well. So we've already paid all that. And then if we play all the characters and we want to experience all their new costumes, we got to pay $100 on top of that. And obviously, I'm a pretty big champion of Street Fighter 6. I really love this game. But to me, I find that a little bit unacceptable. $100 for costume 3 to get the whole cast. I just don't think that that's worth it. And in case you were wondering, you cannot buy these with the in-game currency that you get from playing the game. So the drive tickets up at the top, 5,200 drive tickets. I can buy some of these cosmetics they've released, like the cartoon things that pop up when you challenge the opponent. They see your cartoon avatar. You can buy that with free currency that you get from playing the game, but you cannot buy these costumes with it. So yeah, not crazy about the pricing on these. So what do I propose they do? First of all, I think to get in everyone's good graces, they should make the costumes 250 coins. If 250 is the minimum amount that you can buy, then you should make the costumes 250 coins, or make 300 coins cost $5. Either way, I think it's a little bit crazy that you have to spend at least $10 to get your first costume. That's just ridiculous. So I think they should fix that. And I really think that they should do a bundle. I think either whether they do like 6 character bundles, maybe they could do, you get 6 characters for, I don't know, $20. And then you can buy all 3 for $60. That's still a ton of money, but at least then you could like make sure that you get the costumes that you really want. Or just do the full roster for whatever, like $50, whatever they think is fair for the whole roster. I really think they should do it, because there are a lot of hardcore players like me who just want every costume. We just want every single costume because we play every character. And currently you have to spend $100. Let me reiterate, $100 to get every costume, which I think is just ridiculous. So some of you might say, you know, if you were a broke boy, you should have just said so. Some of you might be thinking that in the comments, but I'm just trying to look out for you guys out there. I think that Capcom has a bit of a PR issue on their hands right now. Looking on Twitter, it seems like people are very not happy with this pricing. It's more than they've ever charged for anything in Street Fighter before. So yeah, and if they do make these changes, I think as a token of goodwill, they could refund coins to people who have already paid full price. Like if they release a bundle, just give us the difference back in coins, and then maybe we can use those to buy Costume 4 when that comes out eventually. So yeah, that's my proposition. I would really appreciate if Capcom could think about it, because yeah, right now I think a lot of people aren't going to be happy, and this is a game that we know has sold well. We know that this game was met with a lot of acclaim by the players and the reviewers. It sold, I don't know, 2 million copies or something. It sold really, really well. So it would be nice to see some of that kind of come back to us, the players, and not just feel like we're being wrung out like a rag. We're getting nickeled and dimed. So those are my thoughts. But, you know, let's actually check out these costumes. How about we go online and see how they look in matches and see, you know, how enjoyable the game is now that we have a new, fresh coat of paint to look at. All right, first up, I wanted to try out Geef's costume. He's got the vest and the tie. We're up against Aki. I actually consider this to be one of Aki's harder matchups. She has a really hard time keeping the grapplers out, but I'm a very bad Geef, as you can tell by my gold rank, so let's see if I stand a chance here. Yeah, that's a good start. SPD. Drive rush up, go for sweep. Good jump out. Yep, we got the anti-airs. Oh! Getting caught mashing all day. Oh, God. Oh, I mistimed my meaty. That's so sad. That's so sad. We're both on a 5-win streak, too, by the way. Losing this would be so painful. Yep. I'm in. Yep. Quit trying to jump out. Yep. Scooped. So you can see once Geef gets in, it becomes really hard. Really hard for Aki once Geef gets in. So I like that. Nightshade. Her fireball is good, but only 1 speed, you know? Plus frames on that. Yep. Oh, didn't quite catch there. Okay, I see you. Oh, unfortunate drop. That was an uncombo there. Wake up super. We block those. Let's go. All right. Geef is looking buff and burly in this one, man. Buff and burly. Oh, I wanted to show you guys that the best part of this costume is that you can make his glasses jiggle, by the way. That's the secret amazing part of the costume. But okay, let's go to a different character. All right, and what do you say we close out the video with some Marisa? If you thought my Geef was bad, you guys have not seen my Marisa, but it should be fun regardless. We just got to get in on Honda, man. That's the hard part. Ooh, he's going in. Bro, I do not know how to play Marisa at all. But when I watch people play her, they do medium punches into Gladius. And they do Superman punch. So I think I'm ready. Oh, that's not real. I had the anti-air, no follow-up. Of course, I went for perfect parry. Yikes. Oh, the third hit. Didn't see it. Uh-oh, I'm close to the wall. That doesn't work. I have to do quarter circle back punch. I apologize. I apologize for my bad play, guys. We'll turn it back up. We're wearing Marisa's wedding dress. We got to play more solid than this. I know what you're thinking, bro. I can read your mind. How do you do the follow-up again? Whoa. Perfect parry rate of 0 so far. There we go. Forward plus punch. Boys. Boys. Ah, I was too slow on my DI. Uh-oh. The self-inflicted burnout. Oh, did we bait? No! What is the punish? What did I do? Boys, I'm so sorry. If I lose, I'm ashamed. Okay, okay. That was a little bit embarrassing. Let's clean it up for round 2. Let's clean it up. I'll actually use the super this time, I promise. All right, we're in there. We're in there. Nice parry. He's learning. I don't know about that one. All right, I'm in there. I'm in there. Medium punch, medium punch. Only string we need. Dude, she looks so buff in this costume. It's ridiculous. Coming in. Let's go. Wall splat directly into level 2. I forgot her level 3 input. It's fine. All right. So again, I think the costumes look amazing. I really, really like so many of them. And there's not a lot of people who have them. So like you get kind of a uniqueness bonus. You get to feel special being the only one in the match with the new costume. But yeah, I do hope that Capcom will listen to our complaints about the pricing and maybe adjust it so that it's easier to acquire multiple costumes or just one. You know, if you just want one, you should be able to buy just one, but that's not possible right now, unfortunately. But with that, I'm going to end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.